For every Modello installation, you're going to need a few basic items. Your Modello stencil, of course, a squeegee and weeding tool, both of these are included with your orders, painter's tape, measuring tape, a bubble level, scissors or a craft knife, and a large sponge and a bucket of water. All Modello stencils consist of 3 layers. The protective backing paper, which protects the adhesive side of the stencil, the cut stencil pattern, and the translucent transfer tape that is applied after production to hold the pattern together as it is transferred to your surface. Begin each installation by laying your Modello down on a hard surface. Use the squeegee to burnish both sides of the Modello stencil really well. This will ensure that the transfer tape is stuck securely to the vinyl stencil and the backing paper will come off cleanly and easily. To make the Modello installation even easier, you can pre-release the backing paper after burnishing. Carefully peel the backing paper from the Modello stencil at a 180-degree angle. Do this slowly so that you can see that the vinyl stencil is staying stuck well to the transfer tape. Peel back halfway and then smooth back down lightly. Then peel back the other half and smooth that back down. Use a measuring tape to measure for placement of your Modello stencil. For this project, we are centering it on the wall. Tape the Modello stencil in place, securing it at the corners with a couple of pieces of tape. Double check your measurements and use a bubble level to make sure that the pattern is level. Once it's in place, run a large piece of painter's tape across the middle of the pattern. Extend the tape out on each side enough to make sure that it will stay securely. Remove the small pieces of tape and allow the top half of the pattern to fall down. Then peel up the backing paper carefully. Use scissors or a craft knife to cut the backing paper away just along the tape line. Smooth the exposed Modello stencil from the tape line up onto your surface using the flat of your hand and a sweeping motion as you roll the vinyl stencil down onto the surface. Use the squeegee to burnish and secure it in place. Remove the strip of tape and now pull the stencil up from the bottom. For a large stencil like this, you can peel the backing paper away just a small portion at a time. Crease the backing paper and then roll the exposed portion down on the wall, again using your hand with the same sweeping technique. Continue until the Modello is completely attached to the wall. Burnish over the whole stencil again with the squeegee. For large Modello stencils, you're going to find it easier to remove the transfer tape if you moisten it first. Wet a large sponge and wring it out well. Run the sponge over the surface of the transfer tape in small areas. Begin peeling the transfer tape from the top down. For large stencils like this, we recommend just working on one section at a time. You can tear the tape. We find it's easiest to always pull the tape towards yourself. Always pull the transfer tape off slowly and watch to make sure that there are no smaller vinyl elements coming with it. If this happens, simply push them back down into place or use the squeegee to burnish them as you continue to pull the tape. Fold or cut the excess transfer tape as you go. Use the flat part of your hands to push the vinyl stencil to the wall as you pull the transfer tape down at the same time. When the transfer tape removal is complete, burnish the vinyl stencil again one more time. Congratulations, you got your Modello stencil on your wall and now you're ready to decorate.